Get around me, fuck that. Yo, what the deals? Sirmainlyhopkins, Hopkins, the devil's mindsky. Cocaine Hopkins, Cannibal Hopkins, Reverend Hopkins, Space God Hopkins. Salute. Yo, I wanna throw a shout out to everybody who's been like bad supportive of the kid, fucking with the God and shit like that, and building with us on Twitter and Facebook and all that shit. People throwing shout outs and downloading and going out and like playing songs and shit and throwing like mad support and throwing us feedback and shit. That shit is really dope, you know what I mean? End of the day, you know, it's hip hop, it's fucking with the culture and shit and elevating with that, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be on some shit about it, like, you know, there's no fucking catfish account or some shit, you know what I mean? It's the God, for real. You know what I mean? I be Sirmainlyhopkins, Hopkins, the devil's mindsky and shit. Chill and get high and ride rhymes like right now. I just want to throw a shout out though to everybody else who's been like lang supportive of the kid. I just want to let motherfuckers know, man, like, you know, I'm a real fucking person and shit. It's not like I'm hiding out anywhere. I am not Australian. Definitely not. I'm not Australian or some shit like that. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. White suburbanite mic fights and shit in the hood where we do really Caucasian hood shit. Yo, I'm from around the way. I started off with like LIFA for RC Easy. Then hooked up Caveman Ninjas. Graduated and formed an academy and shit. Alien City and shit. Yeah, then I sort of outer space adventures through space, fucking with other sort of galaxies of thought and shit like that. Bumped into a lot of other individuals and people and shit. Skynet came out. There was multiplex, the whole concept and shit came about and stuff. Basically, you know, Sirmainlyhopkins Hopkins got fucked up or whatever and shit, and they rebuilt the dude with like mechanical arms and shit, like some radical shit, mechanical fucking limbs, and they try to keep my brain in glass jars and shit, and I was like, yo, fuck that shit. Future Sirmainlyhopkins Hopkins came back, you know, on some other shit. But I've been rhyming for like a minute. I've been rhyming for a while, for light years. You know, it's quite weird. A lot of these motherfuckers are quite queer. We're right here, try to say some shit like, can you even fucking see the God is on some next level event? White beard, traveling back. Sever your hands off the mic, bumping radio head while I'm getting some head. We ahead of the feds. Yo, motherfuckers. Yo, but basically, I just want to throw a shout out to everybody else who's been supportive, fucking with the kid and shit like that, building with the gods and stuff. But like, I want these motherfuckers to know, man, that I'm a real fucking person and some shit. I'm not hiding out and riding on a kangaroo out in some fucking Australian wastelands or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, fire dancing with like fucking aborigines and shit, you know what I mean? I've been out here, been grinding and stuff, you know. So I just want to throw a shout out to everybody out there who's been fucking with the kid. So when you hit me up on Facebook and shit, or Twitter or some shit, you know, I'm like fucking, I grind hard though for like the nerds and geeks and shit like that. People that aren't like typically cool and shit, and people that just don't fuck with all that cool shit, you know. Cool people, you know, they do dumb shit and shit to be like cool and shit, and all, you know. I don't fuck with that cool shit. I'm all about, you know, real shit, you know, original slang, you feel me? And stuff like that. I don't fuck with all that whack pretentious bullshit and stuff, you know. But you know, creativity and stuff like that is all paramount, and forming your sense of expression or whatever around that sort of, it's hip-hop, man. Fuck you think. You can't just come out, be on some shit. Your stuff has to be well researched, or rather come from, your personal sort of experiences and shit, and stuff. Like, it has to reflect a lot more of yourself in it. You can't just, steal shit from other people and come out like, yo, that's your shit. That shit will get you fucked up. Like, literally get you fucked up. You know what I mean? People will, like, mush your face in and fuck your shit up. So, that's when I give, like, a whole, like, length shout-outs to everybody else that fucks with this shit. I mean, it's just really not, like, an easy thing right now, I think, investing your energy in the culture and stuff like right now. But, another thing I wanted to kind of talk about is, like, extendedly all the elements of hip-hop. I think they should be referenced a lot more. People should fuck with that shit. Elevate and stuff. Fuck, finish rolling out weed, bitch. Fuck is wrong with you? Yo, hit me up on Tumblr and shit. That's sirmainlyhopkins, thedevilzmindsky.tumblr.com. Hit me up on Devilzmindsky, yes, at devilzmindsky. You find me on Twitter, taking a shitter, and a lot of these motherfucking simpletons and shit, and people growing evil wings to see these things. The gods drifting. Yeah, like, pretty much, man. I'm like a chilled out person. I don't really, I'm a chilled out person. I enjoy a whole lot of other stuff as well, outside of just jerking off on Facebook, Twitter, some shit. I build with, like, a lot of people and shit, you know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna go the fuck on about music. I don't even like talking about music that much. I think, I find it quite amusing that people really, like, kind of push me, like, into that corner. Like, yo, that's the only thing that makes me and shit. You know what I mean? I want to throw a shout out to cats that fuck with, art, yes. Hip hop is fucking art, man. Like, everyone's appreciation of art will be on some shit, whether abstract or linear, straight up and simple and shit, whatever. But, like, end of the day, it's art, and it's got, like, its principles of, you know what I mean? Like, people should appreciate that shit, man. Like, take it in, take it in, take it to heart. Have an emotional fucking bond with that shit. You know what I mean? Fucking feel that shit. You know what I mean? But it's basically my whole shit is about, people should be like themselves and shit in their music as well. Like, don't cop like the next person's shit or try to sound like the next person, because it's not cool, man. Bring out a lot more yourself in your music and whatever it is you're a part of, or whatever it is that you do and shit, or whatever you like, you know what I mean? Have an interest in doing and shit like that. Bring out a lot more of your energy and your potential to build and shit, you know what I mean? Bring out, like, a lot more of your own voice. Don't fuck around with some other shit, you know what I mean? Your own interests, your own, you know what I mean? Like, concepts and ideas and shit that's about you, you know what I mean? I think that's really what fueled my enthusiasm for hip-hop, like the fifth element. Filth, developing scripts, intelligence. That's where it's at. You better represent. Fucking sever your hands and suck your skanks in front of your dad. But on the real, you know what I mean? Shout out and peace to the gods. You know what I mean? Check me out. You know what I mean? You know where to find me. If you don't, then we gotta hit you off with an anecdote. The next to quote, Sirmainly motherfucking Hopkins a ghost. Online, your motherfuckers drop rhymes the wrong time and chop mics shits off. Yo, peace to the gods and everybody else. Find us on Facebook or Twitter. Hit us up. Let's build. Talk about hip-hop. Talk about life. Talk about music. Talk about art. Talk about whatever, the occult, esoteric sciences and shit like that. Just want to let y'all motherfuckers know I'm a real fucking person. There's no catfish account or some shit like that. We're gonna be bumping that shit and be expecting some other fucking, I'm a real fucking person and shit. See me out there and shit, come and shake my hand. You know what I mean? I'm a real fucking person, I'll give you a pound. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Don't come up with some hype shit. You know what I mean? Come shake a dude's hand and walk the fuck off and shit. And even try to get hugs and shit. You know what I mean? All your ladies out there, it's cool. I'll fucking give you the warmest hugs and shit. And yeah, and that too. You could do it. Yo, peace to the gods. Signing out. sirmainlyhopkins, the thedevilzmindsky. Just wanna say peace. Peace to you and yours. Check us out. Get on SoundCloud. Check out sirmainlyhopkins. That's like one word thingy, one letter word name shit. Punch that shit in. Check out sirmainlyhopkins, the thedevilzmindsky. You know what I mean? I'm everywhere. Kill Radio, fucking Plex 1, Plex Uno, Multiplex shit is out there. Look for it. But I'll probably be putting up like a lot more stuff. Mailing shit to people and stuff like that. So yeah, and that too. Oh yeah, cool. Yo, we about to be out, and we out. It's a wrap. Fuck out of here. Peace.